everyone. So good to see all of you. Welcome to my channel, The Baking Diva. For those of you that are new here, my name is Dolores. I'll put it up on the screen for you. Well, I wanted to get this recipe in before Thanksgiving in case anybody wanted to make it. Now this is one of my, well, I should say low carb Weight Watcher recipes. It's a muffin recipe that is only 1 point. You heard me right, 1 point. And today we're going to make for you a pumpkin chocolate chip muffin. Doesn't that sound good? This muffin is great for breakfast. You can have it for an afternoon snack, or you can have it as a dessert. Whatever your little heart desires. And Thanksgiving is only, what? A week away. So you have time to get your ingredients and make it. So what do you say we get started? Let's get started. Now those of you that follow me know that I'm throwing some Weight Watcher and low carb recipes in with my regular recipes because I want to make everyone happy, and I've had many requests. So the first thing I did was preheat my oven to 350 degrees. Then you're going to need a muffin tin. Now I have mine lined with these silicone muffin cups. I just love these. Nothing sticks to them. They're easy to wash, and I use them all the time. So if you're interested in those, you can probably find them in your stores. And if you can't, I'll have the link down below, the Amazon link. They're not expensive at all. I think they came as a set of 12. And we're going to need a medium-sized bowl. Now the first thing we're going to do, and I will have the recipe down below or on the side, depending on your device, in the description box. So the first thing we're going to do is put our wet ingredients in here. Now I am going to put in here 3/4 of a cup of pumpkin puree. That's not the pumpkin pie pumpkin, it's the pure, 100% pure pumpkin puree. So I'm putting that in. Okay. Next, I'm going to put in 1 large egg. Okay. And then, let me see, what do we have here? Pumpkin, the egg. I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay. I go through this like crazy. Alrighty. Move that over here. Now, this may take either a 1/2 or 3/4 of a cup of water. It's kind of give and take depending on the consistency of the batter. So I'm going to start out with a 1/2 cup. Okay. If I need more, I'll put it in. And then I'm using a sugar substitute. Today I'm using monk fruit. And I have in here, let me see, what did I put in here? The monk fruit. 3 tablespoons of monk fruit. This is a 0-point white sugar substitute. And I just like monk fruit. And I'm going to just mix this. You don't need you don't need an electric beater. Just mix this all up with your whisk or your spoon. Just get it all combined. These muffins are so yummy. They're perfect all year. They're especially good this time of year, and I love pumpkin. I mean, pumpkin pie is one of my red flag desserts. I stay away from the bakery department in the food store where they have pumpkin pies, because if I buy one, I'll take it home and it won't last more than 2 or 3 days. I just love it. I could just eat that filling out of there with a spoon. It's so good. So here you go. This is all combined nicely. Okay, let me move this aside. Okay, I'll put that bowl aside. And with another bowl, I'm going to add my dry ingredients. So I am using the Kodiak, the Buttermilk Flapjack or Pancake mix. So I'm going to put in here 1 1/3 cups of that. I already have them pre-measured. It's 1 1/3. I love, love, love this high protein Kodiak baking mix. Oh, I have the chocolate, I have the chocolate chip, I have the regular, and hallelujah, I was in Target yesterday and I found the birthday cake one. I haven't seen that anywhere. To my knowledge, Target, I think right now is the only one that has it. There was one box left and I grabbed it. So you'll be seeing a recipe soon that I use that for. All right, so we have our mix in there. And then I'm going to put in, let me see, 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and I'm also going to put in a teaspoon of baking powder. All right, so I'm going to combine the dry ingredients. Pretty easy, right? And if you haven't seen my other 1-point Weight Watcher muffins, I will link a couple of them down below in my description box if you want to go see them. They're yummy. And how can you beat 1 point? I mean, if you're super, super duper in the mood for a dessert, have 2 of them. It's still only 2 points. Sometimes I like to have them for breakfast with some coffee, or sometimes, you know, I just get that craving at night for something sweet. But you can have them anytime you want, as long as you count your points. And even if you're not on Weight Watchers, this is a healthier muffin with more protein in it because the Kodiak baking mixes are full of protein. All right, so we have that. Now I'm going to bring back over my wet ingredients. I have it next to my dry ingredients. So now I'm going to add I'm going to add my dry ingredients to my wet ingredients, and I'm going to stir it as I'm adding it. Right? Really smells delicious. Oh yeah. This recipe yields you 12 regular size muffins. I love to freeze my muffins. I put them in little individual Ziploc bags. I freeze them, and if I'm in the mood for one, usually I'll take them out, microwave them for a little while, wrapped in a paper towel, and they're just as good as if you just made them. Alrighty, so let me put the rest of that in and move this out of the way. I'm going to stir this till it's all combined, and we'll see if we need any more water or not. If we do, we can always add a little bit more water to the mix. Oh, it smells so good. So are you all ready for Thanksgiving? I'm not, because I'm going to my daughter's house and I don't have to cook, but I am assigned to bring the desserts, so I'm working on those. I mean, your mix is going to be thick. And for those of you that are new here, I make all kinds of sweet and savory regular desserts on my channel, and I also try to please everybody. So as I mentioned earlier, I fill in with Weight Watchers, low carb, and keto. All right, let me see. Do I think that needs anything more? I don't know. It looks okay to me. We can add it later if we have to. So last but not least, I use Lily's. I have them in my own jar. The Lily's low carb chips, chocolate chips. So I'm going to fold in, let me see. Technically, because we're counting points, we should say about 60 to 120 of these chips. I'm not going to count them out. I'm going to estimate them. I think I'll be pretty close. So let me see. That's about, I would say that's about 20, 40, 60. Let me see what that looks like. They're very low carb, so you don't have to worry too much about it. I'm just going to put a couple more. I like the dark chocolate chips the best in here. Okay, that's good. So once I get this all folded in, I'm going to fold in the chip. Okay, now I'm going to bring over my tray, and I like to use an ice cream scoop. You can use a regular spoon, anything you like. And we're going to fill up these muffin cups. So here we go. Alrighty, this is perfect consistency. Now I'm going to pop these babies into my 350 degree oven for approximately 15 to 18 minutes. Now, before we do, I'm going to put a few of the Lily's chocolate chip morsels on the top of the muffins. It looks good. The batter is a great consistency. Alrighty. And these muffins are full of whole grain, so they are very good for you. Clean that spoon off. I have a little extra in mine, so I might get 11 instead of 12, but that's okay. There we go. All right, so let me put my few little, who needs more? Which one of you little babies needs to get fatter? I have a lot of fun baking, and I like to have a lot of fun on my channel. And sometimes you'll see me being a little cray-cray and dressing up in character, but it's all for fun. I always say you can bake and have fun at the same time. Okay, let's take some of these lilies and just sprinkle a couple on the top of each one. Here we go. Chocolate and pumpkin. Sounds good to me. All right, so after I'm finished with this, I'm gonna put these in the oven. When they come out, I'm gonna show you what they look like, and I'm gonna do a taste testing, so stay tuned. I'm back. Okay, I took the muffins. Oh, these are beautiful, aren't they? I took them out of the oven, and they're still a little bit warm, but I want to do a little taste testing for you. But before I do, there's a couple of things I want to mention. You should not use paper liners with these muffins. With the paper liners, the batter tends to stick to it. So don't use paper liners. Use either foil liners, or you can use these silicone liners, or you can spray the wells of the pan very well with a non-stick spray. Also, what you don't eat, you can store in an airtight container. Just so you know, this recipe and the points is based on the Kodiak baking mix. Now, if you switch up the recipe and you add regular flour, then you have to take that into consideration, okay, with your points. And last but not least, I use monk fruit because monk fruit is a 1-on-1 ratio with regular sugar. Now, if you decide to use another sweetener, read the package or check into it, because you have to make sure that whatever you're using is 1-on-1. So I used, I think it was 3 tablespoons, I can't remember, but it'll be in the recipe, of the monk fruit. So it needs to be whatever the sweetener is, equivalent to what sugar would be, okay? All right, so enough of that. I'm gonna do, and I wanted to mention that because I think a couple of people said they made one of the other muffins and they all stuck to the liner. They probably used a paper liner. Don't use a paper liner, okay? I'm gonna cut this in half. It looks so good, just to see what it looks like inside. I can tell just by lifting it, I think it's gonna have a nice dense consistency. Look at that, you can see the inside has the chips in there. I think I baked mine for about 17 minutes. So let me do a little taste testing here. I'm hungry. They are dense. They're chewy. They definitely, I think they're going to be filling. They definitely need the chips in them to give them that moistness with the pumpkin. but they're very good. So anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd love to have you on board. Just hit the subscribe and the little bell. And you'll get a chance to make these luscious pumpkin chocolate chip 1-point muffins. So, if I don't see you, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I love you all. I appreciate you. And I'll see you all very soon. Toodles!